Oh, hello out there, everyone. Miyabi. And we're continuing with I'm a Magical Girl's Pet. Oh, if you just joined, you're welcome. Glad you made it here. And I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember the most important character is you, the reader. Let's get it up. Each of us pelt the shadows with one attack after the other. We're almost through. They're clearing up even that I can see the door to the tower. Let's push a little more, everyone! We continue to push back the shadows. Eventually we reach the main entrance to the tower. There are more coming from behind us. The shadows begin to emerge from the different streets. Now we're surrounded. Brace yourselves, everyone. Just as we prepare our next set of attacks, they suddenly disappear. What happened? Did someone attack them? No, I don't think anyone did. Does that mean Ray's influence is warning? I don't know about that, but we can figure it out later. Let's head in before more appear. As we enter the tower, we realize it's incredibly empty. So, there's no shadows here either. What if she tricked us? She's definitely here. I can sense her presence nearby. She seems to be at the top. All we have to do is confront her. Pennies now! What do I do? It feels too easy. She may have set something up. Let's probe around first. We examine the room we're in. It's only then that I see Hanoka heading toward the start of the stairs. Hanoka, wait! I quickly pull her back. Hanoka shrieks as a dark wall of energy pulses there. What is that? Sayoka steps closer. I think I can manage this. Sayoka closes her eyes and clutches onto her staff. The dark aura slowly absorbed into Sayoka's weapon. How did you do that? I'm a witch, remember? I feed off dark energy. I'm sure there are more traps ahead, but we can at least get rid of them. Let's gradually make our way upstairs then. After several flights of stairs, we find ourselves in the room filled with dark energy. The dark energy here is so dense, I can't see a thing. I can't either. Everyone, stay close together while I try to dispel it. I need to. Suddenly, we suddenly hear Sayoka scream. Sayoka, what happened? The dark energy dissipates. Where'd Sayoka go? I don't know. She was just with us just a moment ago. Look up there! In the distance, we see a large shadow monster carrying Sayoka in its arms. Sayoka! Sayoka doesn't respond. It must have knocked her out after it. Everyone hurries up the stairs. Try as we might to get Sayaka, the shadow to drop Sayaka, nothing seems to work against it. The shadow growls and sweeps its large arms, hitting Juna. Juna screams as she's pushed off the railing. Juna! She's falling! We have to do something! What do I do? Hang in there, Juna! I leap forward and change forms. Wait, I feel different all of a sudden. Then another spell comes to my mind. I got you! The glim forms below Juna and she starts to float. She quickly lands at the bottom while I float down and land next to her. Pennies! Are you hurt, Juna? No, you caught me just in time. Though it seems we fell quite a long way down. We need to hurry back up before the shadow gets away with Sayaka. I'm sure we can. Juna suddenly winces. It's only then that I notice her ankle is twisted. Juna, you're hurt! Don't worry, it's nothing I can't heal. Before Juna could finish saying anything, I set her down and tend to her leg. You need to reserve your magic energy. Let me handle this. I gently place a paw over her wound, causing her to breathe, to hitch slightly. Sorry, just bear with the pain a little longer. Light shines over her wound as I cast a healing spell. I soon notice Juna's blushing as she looks down at her leg and then at me. Wow, your healing magic's impressive, Charlotte. It's odd, when we met, I was the one doing all the healing. But here I am now. I can't help but chuckle, my own face warming up. Hey, everyone gets hurt at some point, and you think of me as finally repaying you the favor for healing me before? Juna giggles.
Tell a joke.
I have to wonder though, Charlotte. Why did you save me? You know that Hanoka and I can cast our own spells. I could have easily protected myself. The warmth in my cheeks now feels like fire. I couldn't help it. When I saw you falling, I immediately knew I wanted to save you. Even if I didn't know how I was going to rescue you, I knew I had to do it. Juna stares at me in awe. I'm still not used to being on the receiving end of all this. When Hanoka and I started out, I was always the one getting out of messes. I made it a point that I wouldn't let myself get hurt. If that were to happen, there will be no one else to protect my friends, you know. Juna looks back down at her leg, a warm smile playing across her lips. But it's incredibly nice knowing that you've got my back. I finish healing Juna's wound. She stands up and puts some weight on her leg. Excellent, all better. That's a relief. I had no idea if I'd be able to heal you as fast. Juna giggles before petting my head.
Tell a joke.
You're an amazing familiar, Charlotte. Gina leans in closer and kisses me on the cheek. I almost forget to breathe. I'm so glad I have someone like you to rescue me when I'm knocked down. Now, let's hurry back up. Right! I transform back into a human and follow after Juna. We head to the top of the tower. There we see Sayoka on the ground. Sayoka! I quickly rush to her side and shake her awake. Sayoka, are you okay? Sayoka doesn't move. She's knocked out cold. Where did the shadow monster go, though? I don't know, but look over there. Honoka points in the distance. The Celestra Charger is hovering above us. The dark energy radiates from it, and string of more dark energy are flying over the city. It all makes sense now. What do you mean? Remember when I said the shadows suddenly disappeared earlier? The Celestra Charger was using them to fuel its power. Oh, you mean like how Sayoka absorbed the dark energy earlier, using her witch magic? Exactly! It's most likely storing all of this energy for whatever Ray is planning to cast over the city. Then we have to stop it immediately. I look at Sayoka and notice the dark aura coming from the center of her chest. It looks like it's affecting Sayoka too. What should I do? We need to get this thing to stop! I reach out and grab the Celestra Charger. The moment I try, however, I'm pushed back. Be careful, it's emanating way too much energy. I at least have to try. I move forward to try to grab the Celestra Charger again. But a jolt of pain surges through me as I touch it. I pull back. Darn it! Sayoka begins to stir. She opens her eyes. Charlotte, why do I feel weak? Sayoka, you're up! We need to get you away from the Celestra Charger end! A force suddenly slams into me and hurls me across the floor. Sayoka ends up falling as well. Charlotte! That's enough interfering from you. Ray, what is this? Do you like what I've done? I'm tempered with the Celestra Charger so it absorbs as much dark energy as possible. Once it gathers all the energy, I'll throw it back at the city tenfold. The city will be fully overwhelmed by darkness, and its citizens will become shadows. Why would you do something like that? Because I want the city to feel what Leah felt. Why should Leah be the only victim? No city deserves happiness after Leah sacrificed herself. The people did nothing wrong, Ray. Even if it's painful to accept what happened to Leah, wasn't their doing. Are you kidding me? Why did we all become magical girls, huh? Because we all felt the misfortune. Honoka, you lost her entire family. Gina was attacked and taken advantage of. The world did all of us dirty. And then we became magical girls to help the world, only for it to take its toll on us. We fought against the very darkness that humanity kept on generating. It's not fair! Why do we have to protect everyone when they're the problem to begin with? So I'm going to save us the trouble and turn everyone into beings of darkness. Not if we can help it! We all charge at Ray. I transform into a familiar, and everyone begins casting the spells on Ray. She dodges each of them effortlessly. Ray, stop this immediately! There's no point in fighting us when you're outnumbered. Outnumbered, I beg to differ. Ray closes her eyes and begins to chant something. The moon, it's disappearing. The lunar eclipse is here. Now, to really get things started, Ray casts a magic lamp that fully covers the ground. I feel a force similar to the celestial charge pulling me down, and I end up turning back into a human. I see Juna, Lou, and Hanoka pulled down to the ground one by one as well. I can't help up. It's like it's pulling us down entirely. I can feel my magic draining. It isn't long before everyone else loses consciousness. What should I do? I need a break for concentration. I focus all my energy on casting a spell. I eventually disappears. Why can't I cast magic? That's easy. The celestial body can't power you. You have nothing to fuel your magic. No magical girl or familiar can overpower my dark spell's strength now. Then another witch will just have to take you on. Ray turns around and sees Sayaka getting up from the ground. Interesting. I thought Celestial Charger would have fully drained you by now. Not a chance. Sayaka charges at Ray with her staff. Ray steps to the side and kicks Saya's butt. How pathetic you can be, Sayaka. You had a chance to join me. A chance to take revenge. That's not what Leah would have wanted. Who cares what Leah would have wanted? Even she didn't understand her burden. They begin to throw spells one after another. The rest of us watch helplessly as our energy continues to drain. Ray, you can still stop this. Please, I don't want to lose another friend. Is that so? Maybe you should have thought about that before Leah died. What's that supposed to mean? Why else do you think she lost her energy? You were always weak to throw. She had to carry her weight. Maybe if I had a better magical girl, Leah wouldn't have had to protect you. Death swipe! Ray strikes Sayaka back. The ladder crashes into the floor, striking it violently. You're just as much at your fault for why she died, and you know it. I notice Sayaka biting her lip, tears welling up in her eyes. Don't believe her, Sayaka. You know the truth. Sayaka takes a deep breath and she slowly stands back up. Stop blaming everyone for what happened, Ray. You keep using it as an excuse to lash out at others, but blaming everyone taking revenge won't bring Leah back. The only way we can do anything is by letting go and moving forward. You know nothing. Ray throws another slash at Sayaka again. Sayaka blocks the attack, but she begins to tumble. How are you supposed to move on, Sayoka? How can you think it's even possible? Because my friends showed me. They showed me there are things to still live for outside of grief. I can't change the past, but I can do something about my future. Right, Charlotte? As Sayoka looks in my direction, I suddenly feel her energy fuse with mine. My body becomes lighter and begins to glow. I smile at her. That's right! And that's why you can't win, Ray, because we still have each other. I feel my energy going towards Sayoka. Sayoka's spell grows brighter, even brighter. Sayoka herself starts shimmering, and her staff changes. Sayoka's staff. It's a magical girl's. What? How is that even possible? Because he forgot to take into account the very important part of magic. And that's how we draw strength from one another's bonds. Let's finish this, Charlotte! You got it! As you wish! Ray's spell begins to waver. I'm going to do what Leia really wanted, and that's for us to carry on having hope. A bright light dispels Ray's darkness. She collapses and passes out. The glint binding all of us to the Celestra charge illusions energy. Sayoka, we did it! You did it! We did it, Charlotte. I couldn't have beat her without you. You've been with me every step of the way. How should I respond? I feel overwhelmed with emotions. I pull Sayoka closer to me and I kiss her deeply. Mwah! Sayoka smiles and kisses me back. Mwah! Her lips are soft against mine. I embrace her tightly as I relish the invigorating sensation. Even if we're only known each other briefly, it oddly feels natural, and I realize why. I'm in love with Sayoka! When I pull away, I see a small smile and flushed cheeks. She averts her gaze, her dark purple hair obscured most of her face. Isn't that a little forward of you to kiss me after only one date? You kissed me back, so I don't think so. Sayoka then looks into my eyes. I couldn't have helped myself. When you spoke back there, I felt something I haven't felt in a long time. After Leah died, my world felt incredibly dark, like I was walking in some dark fog. But your voice made my world brighter. I could feel my magical girl power coming back to me. Even if there was no moon or no night sky, your voice was my star. And I realized you have been my guiding star since I got here. I love that about you. And I love you. I reach over to cup Sayoka's cheek with my hand. It's warm and soft to the touch. I love you too, Sayoka. I've always wondered why I was so drawn to you and your pennies. But maybe it was destiny that I found you. The two of us kiss again. Sayoka then nestles herself against my cheek, her warm body pressing against me. A witch and a human who could turn into a familiar? What an odd combination. You still plan on being a witch, even if you could use your magical growth spells? I do. I think being a witch is a way of reminding myself of how much I've changed. Besides, Sayoko leans in and pecks me on the lips. Mwah! I don't need my celestial body to be my light. Not when I have you. I stroke the back of Sayoko's head, chuckling softly. Then I'll stay by your side throughout it all. We'll light up the world together! I like that idea. Just as I pull away from Sayoko, I hear a loud scream. I refuse to lose. Ray stands up and absorbs the darkness from the Celestial Charger. If I can't win, no one can. Ray's body shifts. And as soon as we find ourselves in the presence of the gross shadow, alright everyone, here's what I'm gonna call this an episode. If you all like the video, do me a favor and punch the like button in the face like a boss and high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined us, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you all enjoy your stay. And always remember, the most important character is you, the readers. May all be out.